Hi there, my name is Rhett Lawrence. I'm the Conservation Director for the Oregon Chapter of the Sierra Club. Thank you, Congressman Blumenauer, for this wonderful opportunity to come speak about a very special place called Waldo Lake. It's, for those of you who don't know, it's this gorgeous gem up in the Central Oregon Cascades, just southeast of Eugene, kind of down near Oak Ridge, Oregon. Second largest natural lake in Oregon. One of the purest bodies of water in the entire world, second only to Crater Lake and Lake Baikal in Russia. Surrounded by mostly old-growth forest, home to a number of endangered species, including spotted owls, Pacific fisher, maybe even wolverines we hear. Just some beautiful pictures here of Waldo Lake. In 1964, the Waldo Lake Wilderness was created, and I believe Andy Kerr in the back had a hand in that, so thank you, Andy. And so right now, Waldo Lake is protected basically on three sides, or surrounded basically on three sides by wilderness. So about 56,000 acres on the north, west, and south sides of the lake. But leaving, as you can see, a fair amount of land unprotected by wilderness designation on the east side of the lake. Gas motors were banned on the lake by the State Marine Board in 2010, and then again in 2013 by the Oregon State Legislature. So right now there's a ton of land on the east side of the lake that is without permanent protection, so still subject to future logging, motorized vehicle use, and development. All of that land on the east side is right now designated inventoried roadless area, and it's sort of being managed as sort of de facto wilderness by the Forest Service right now. But that's an administrative decision. And so it is not permanent protection. So what we would like to do at the Oregon Chapter of the Sierra Club is to designate add some areas to the wilderness, to the existing wilderness. As you can see, the dark green here would be wilderness additions to contiguous wilderness, and then and that would be about 16,000 acres, it does not remove any existing non-motorized recreational access. So our proposal would add those 5 dark green areas to existing wilderness, and then create for these other areas, the sort of medium green, a Waldo Forest Conservation Area. So it would be about 80,000 acres in total. Modeled on a concept from the Bureau of Land Management called the National Conservation Area, and it basically, can be tailored. A forest protection area could be tailored to whatever level of protection you wanted to add to it. Could allow non-motorized recreational use. There are a few mountain bike trails that are quite heavily used coming up from the east side. From the non-designated Forest Service land over there, coming up through there to the lake. There's some existing campgrounds on the east side of the lake. And so our proposal would maintain those existing inventoried roadless areas, doesn't expand them though, other than adding the wilderness designations to the dark green sections. Would protect the old growth stands of trees there, maintain that amazing level of water purity in Waldo Lake, and prevent any further future human development around the lake. So we've had some conversations with the Forest Service already. As I say, they're essentially managing this area as sort of de facto wilderness now. The Forest Conservation Area, basically would enshrine their current management process. But make it a permanent designation. Importantly, in this campaign, we also have worked closely with the mountain biking groups to sort of join hands and go in because we knew trying to designate the whole area around Waldo Lake as wilderness, while some of us might, really like that in theory, it's hard enough to get wilderness designated under any circumstances these days. But with the vociferous opposition from the mountain biking groups, we knew it would be essentially a non-starter. So what we have come to now is that the mountain biking groups are wholeheartedly in support of this proposal and have endorsed the forest conservation area concept, and would allow them to continue using their existing trails, no further trails to mountain bike use, but not closing the existing ones down. So right now, it's sort of a campaign that's in its little bit of its infancy. We've just started having conversations with members of Congress. Senator Merkley's office have talked to Congressman Blumenauer some. Congressman DeFazio actually is down there getting a tour of our proposed area today. So we are hopeful that moving forward we can work to help keep Waldo wild. So thanks for having me.